The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, but she keep running back, right back. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, she keep running back, right back. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. I got trust issues, but I learned from my lessons. All my old exes thought that I was a menace, yeah. Took her serious, but then she cheated like a villain. She wanted bad, but I'm one in a million. Cause your love is stronger than a feeling, and it hurts just think about you leaving. I can't waste no more time. Gotta leave you in the past, now just move on, girl. 'Cause I know what you like. I'm made up in your life to be there all the time. The timing isn't right, but what is up, just focus. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, just like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, but she keep running back, right back. And she got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, my heart's not attached. I let her go, she keep running back, right back. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. Drop down, get your ego on. Say the way you hit the floor, get your ego going. You ain't worried about your past, only where you're going. But if you focus on the future, you gon' keep on growing. Oh, I can help you with your problems. I'm doing my thing, single with no baby mama. I'm living my life like there's no tomorrow. I know what you like, I got a shirt you can borrow. Hold up, girl, I'm falling for the same thing. Repeating these patterns like I'm going insane, man. Get to the bag, money is air, counting them racks, yeah. Looking at last, look at my past, get to the bag, yeah. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, it's not attached. I let her go, she keep running back, right back. She got it bad and she wonders that if I'm gonna take it serious, it's like a heart attack. I gotta go, it's not attached. I let her go, she keep running back, right back. She want it back, ain't got no time for that. I got no strings attached, but I don't think that it's mutual. She want it back, ain't got no time for that. Don't no strings attached, but I don't think that it's mutual. Don't think that it's mutual. Don't think that it's mutual.
Wrong, dummy. Big steppers only. Yeah. Say what you mean, what you say, nigga. Ain't riding with me, stay up out the way, nigga. Ain't got your food, I'm still in place, nigga. Swish. Bitch, that's all wrist. Shoes, red bottoms, bills, all thrips. Pass the vaccine, niggas all sick. I hear them talk shit, show up and they all on dick. Too much fraud shit, can build a whole house. They shooting all bricks. All that pillow talk, and you done lost a bitch. I don't need a pick, now watch the sauce. That walking CEO, ET, high flow. Just lift a finger, bitches like, ooh, watch it go. Pop Addy like a Willie, smelling like a cash stimmy. If niggas say it's smoke, I'm sliding down the old gym. Now I ain't playing, bitch, really. Nah. A nigga nigga too jiggy. Fuck a me and you, I really grand slammed it in. I know you ain't a boss, cause your bitch be too friendly. I got a question. What's with the capping nowadays? All you preach about is money. Bitch, I'm stuck in my ways. Flashing that real paper, estimate just a shame. Cut from a different cloth, we cut the nets after game. Lost some friends and gained endeavors, no handouts, my own investment. Strip club, we bring umbrellas, happy places under pressure. With the dogs like I'm Cruella, money talk, I'm serving lectures. Change my name to Sasquatch, cause I'm a big stepper. Oh, swish. Bitch, that's all wrist. Shoes, red bottoms, bills all clips. Pass the vaccine, niggas all sick. I hear them talk shit, show up and they all on dick. Too much fraud shit, can build a whole house. They shooting all bricks. All that pillow talk, and you done lost a bitch. I don't need a pick, now watch the sauce drip. Done lost so many homies in the past year. That chillin' be humble shit, so last year pop my shit, bet I talk it. A nigga took a L, it was lessons never lost. Never trust a soul, cause they ain't make it twin coffin. And don't believe a bitch to say that she don't do this often. Dennis happens, steady flossing, exes all they, ooh, they lost. They just easing up behind us, wiping feet up, kissing off. Hey, who you think you is? Crunch time, Lillard with the step back. This God's playing, fuck boys gotta accept that. All these gold links, they think I'm Cuban. Head on the swivel, every circle got a juice. On my shit and y'all can scoop it. MVP for most improvement. Draft night, how yo be choosing. Wade to James, how we upped it. It's a comeback if I'm losing with the phones. Came from you, it's Montel Jordan. Walk up in that bank and it's just how we do it. Hold on. Swish. Money. Bitch, that's all wrist. Shoes, red bottoms, bills all clips. Pass the vaccine, niggas all sick. I hear them talk shit, show up and they all on dick. Too much fraud shit, can build a whole house. They shooting all bricks. All that pillow talk, and you done lost a bitch. I don't need a pick, now watch the sauce drip. Say what you mean what you say, nigga. Ain't riding, stay up out my way, nigga. They got your food, I'm still in place, nigga. Double A.
It's better to love yourself, no BS and BSing, and pride yourself of life lessons. Life lessons is confidence when you stand on it, cause your mama gave you all the assets you was born with. Watch your skin glow when you tell her no, and watch your soul glow when you tell a man no. Recognize the difference, it is no coincidence. Before you step on the scene, don't forget to apply your Shae buttercream, keep up all the melody. Cocoa oil, sweet, don't show off the melody. Just so glow. Watch your soul glow. Watch your soul. Room straight, stand up tall and own that like you own it all. Ain't no shame in your game, and ain't no one the same as you's a goddess, and yeah, know you the hottest. And watch your skin glow when you tell her no, and watch so glow when you tell a man no. Recognize the difference, it is no coincidence. Before you step on the scene, don't forget to apply cocoa butter, Shae buttercream.
Man, check dig, man. I was just sitting back reminiscing, man, you know what I'm saying, and vibing on how things used to be, you dig? Like when we was youngsters, you know what I'm saying, that OSDN used to rock. St. Anne's used to jump, you know?
When children used to see the dance every day. I miss the old Toledo. When kids really used to go outside and play. I miss the old Toledo. When females used to carry themselves as women. I miss the old Toledo. When hustlers used to do their time without snitching. I miss the old Toledo.
I remember back in the day when I was a child, doing bad, mama used to take us to eat at Hot and Now. Very convenient, the food was good and plus it was cheap. Creeping off the block to go swimming at Willie's every week. Dirt courts in just about every backyard, hooping on crates. Sneaking jars out the house, trying to catch lightning bugs and snakes. The good old days when penny candy really used to cost a penny. Ice cream truck had ice cream on it, you could buy for 10 pennies. Pimping your bike out with chrome caps, reflectors, and mirrors. The hood used to be a village back when the neighbors cared. It was less snitching, more females carried themselves like women. I wish I could go back and visit, cause I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the dance every day. I miss the old Toledo.
It ain't got that same vibe it got no more.
Kids really used to go outside and play. I miss the old Toledo.
Yeah, okay. I feel where you going,
When
CJ.
females used to carry themselves as
Okay,
women.
man.
I miss the old Toledo.
Your boy Bobcat, man, just reminiscing, check dig.
Where hustlers used to do their time without snitching. I miss the old Toledo.
I'm just reminiscing about the old days. And nah, I don't go far back as the OJs. Lane, look, I'm talking late 80s, early 90s. On Auburn up at Peach Rose is where you could find me. I was screaming crossroad for the love of the dough. 16 double O until the world blow. When Indo and Joint Mob had a lock on the south. And Arden Coleman had you scared to come out of your house. Around the time when Magic Wand found out he was Clara. And Ray Stone was so fly, yeah, that was the era. Philly and Philly and all was repping for Out Here. That Scott and Libby gang could damn near get a nigga killed. When Northtown was bumping, Southwick was slumping. Follow the light, lightning rod had every club jumping. I give her arm, a leg, 2 shoulders, and the tooth. To see Toledo how it was in my youth. Man, I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the dance every day. I miss the old Toledo. When kids really used to go outside and play. I miss the old Toledo. When females used to carry themselves as women. I miss the old Toledo. When hustlers used to do their time without snitching. I miss the old Toledo.
Wake up, Toledo.
Wake your ass up.
Yeah. You're listening to the 419 Grinds Rise and Grind Morning Show.
What's up, Toledo? What's up, Toledo?
Good morning.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Monday.
It's money making Monday.
Is it money making Monday?
Yes, it is.
Motivational Monday.
Motivational Monday, man. About Monday.
Yeah.
It's Monday like a motherfucker. Oh, yeah.
I'm a manifest
That
making
too.
money.
Hey.
All that.
Monday like
Motivational
a
money making Monday.
There we
Okay.
go. There we go.
Well,
What's
let's
good?
get it.
Hey,
419
grinders.
Rise and Grind, beautiful people.
Oh, my
Get your
thing
ass
acting
up.
Shout out to our sponsors, Hot Box, Mud City ENT, Greater New Psalmist Church,
Amen.
Plan Self, The People Salesman,
Yes, sir.
J. Rush Jennings, Sasha Denise, Legendary Carpet Care, Witness Riches,
Yeah.
Kendall Harvey, and The Social Butterfly.
Hey, Miss
and if
Carter.
you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast, send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of our show.
That coffee got caught in your throat.
Yeah, 'cause I
And that cheese got caught in my throat just then.
Yeah, I should have hit the water first. But it's all
I should
good.
have hit my water.
Shout
What's
out,
up?
Shout out to Jamie Staples. Good morning.
Shout
from,
out to Jamie.
Surge Staffing in Toledo. 419. What's the
419
number?
419?
Is that the right number, Jamie?
419
419 5222. If not, put it back in the comments and we'll announce it again.
What's up, grinders?
Shout out to Michael Brown, food in the 419.
Hey,
Michael.
Hey.
what's going on?
What up, Philly P? We got to
Philly
talk about
P.
that Black Cotton.
Yes, that Black Cotton album is going crazy. They loving it.
I heard.
They loving it. He's gonna be having a video shoot coming up soon, so he's looking into where he gonna where exactly he's gonna have it.
You doing it in Toledo?
I think they were thinking about doing it out of town at first, and then I don't know exactly where they're gonna do it. He hasn't figured it out yet, but I know it's gonna
Don't
be
get us
something
the
dope.
line. Don't get us the line.
Good morning, Mom.
I know it's gonna be something dope. Good morning, Ma.
Good morning.
Man, how y'all doing this week?
How was your
y'all
weekend?
Leah, you go first.
Rainy.
How was my weekend?
Oh, it was.
It
Yeah,
rained.
it rained a little bit.
My weekend was good.
Worked all weekend.
Actually, it was like a tornado Friday night, wasn't it?
Yeah,
A little
it was
bit.
crazy.
It was
Lightning.
crazy. Yeah.
Saturday, I was up. The girls had the African American Festival, so we was out there in the heat, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Man, I thought I was gonna get up, but I worked that night and it was a wrap.
Like, I was trying to figure out, like, what did I do this weekend? I forgot. Well, Thursday and Friday, I was up in Detroit, and then Saturday, I slept all day. It was really satisfying.
Sometimes you gotta get that rest. You know?
Yeah, my mom took Brandon and Braxton to the lake, so it was just me and Bria all weekend. And, you know, she's almost 16, so
It was
she's very
quiet.
self-sufficient. So it was
Right.
very quiet. And we were going to come to the festival on Saturday, but we got up, we went to Texas Roadhouse, we ate lunch, and then we was like, okay, we going to go to the festival. We going to go home and just take, like, you know, just chill for a hot second.
I just
Man,
But it
we
was
woke
over.
up, it was like 7 o'clock.
I was about to say, but it was over by 12.
12 what?
In the
No, I
afternoon.
thought,
It'd be
was it?
over.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
realize.
over.
I thought it was.
We was out there at 8 o'clock in the
dang.
morning. It
Well,
was
yeah,
over.
I
at
wouldn't have never
12.
made
So
it
they
then.
shut it, then they coming back like at night?
no, that was it.
That was
That's
it.
it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
first
because I
thing in the morning.
thought, I guess I
We was
thought there was
gonna. I was
something.
gonna get up and go to the food truck festival on Sunday, but I was sleepy.
That was nice.
And
I
then
didn't
I
go
went
to
to
the
my
food truck
cousin
festival.
gender reveal, and shout out
is
to her. She having a girl. And then went over for Leah's for a little bit to see sister. Did she leave yet?
Sister? Nope, she's still here. They leave out later this afternoon.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah.
That African American Fest, yeah, so it's only from like 10 to 12.
I didn't know that. I thought it was like all day.
Because we on door in Collingwood, they can't have that blocked off all day. That's where we march all the
okay.
way around to Indiana. So that's a main street. They can't have that blocked off.
It's always like that. I thought they did it like downtown, like march all the way downtown. When
For the African American Fest?
JJ Express, remember when they?
No, that's
Maybe
a diff-
not.
That
That
must
just
have been a
probably was
different
another
one.
Maybe that was something
parade.
else.
Yeah. We just went from what's that door to Indiana. All
Oh,
in
okay.
complete circle.
Yeah, you're right.
Passing
You're
the
right.
Frederick Douglass Center, but that's it.
That must have been something else that they was doing.
Y'all marched through. Y'all just stepped a little bit.
They was dancing. The
Dancing
dancers was
in the
dancing.
streets.
I was on the U-Haul pickup truck, and I had the bullhorn, and I had everybody in the crowd.
Oh.
Then they was the little ones was passing out candy, and I was on the mic getting it. So I was having a good time.
Why when you said march, I instantly thought like civil rights.
No, they was dropping it. Okay, we had a whole speaker on the thing, and the girls was dancing the whole way, walking the streets. So they was tired.
That's what's up.
Well, Friday was Maya's birthday.
What did you guys end up doing?
Well, I took her. What did I do? What we do first?
You forgot?
No, it was just so much. I picked her up. We went to. What we do first?
Yeah.
Did we go shopping first?
Say yeah.
I took her shopping. We went to eat. Took her shopping
Where'd
again.
you guys eat at?
Red Robin, her favorite
Oh,
restaurant.
yeah, I love Red Robin.
So yeah, her.
I
Favorite,
love
I don't know
Red
why
Robin.
that's her favorite restaurant, but I think that's like that's when she was like little, a baby. We took her there all the time.
Y'all got the
so,
best memories there.
Yeah,
Unlimited fries.
Yeah.
yeah, that too.
And the fries be
Bottomless
banging.
fries.
That season salt.
Bottomless.
I ain't been to Red Robin in about 5
strawberry
years.
lemonade, freckle lemonade.
You know they trying to be
We went,
stingy
me
with
and
your
the kids
fry
went there not
refills
that
too.
long ago
I
for the
ain't been
first
in about
time.
5
We hadn't
years.
been in years.
Yeah.
I hadn't been in like 5
I
years,
ain't
and
a
then we
burger
just
person because they
went.
don't have turkey burger. They got turkey burger.
They got turkey
Yeah, I
burgers
was gonna
now.
say,
They
I
got
think they do have-
vegan. They got
Now, yeah,
veggie
they didn't
burgers
have it
now.
back
Yeah,
then.
they got
Okay,
Impossible Burger. So they got all the healthy stuff now.
Hey.
They always
then we
had
went
some
to-
type of well, they always had some type of different burger.
When they was
yeah, they
when
had
we
like
went, I was still eating beef. So when I transferred over, they
okay,
hadn't had
gotcha.
turkey
I think
yet.
before they had some kind of wedge burger, which is
Yeah, it
like
was something weird, yeah.
But we went and saw the new movie Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe movie. She's into action movies and stuff.
okay.
So last week we went to see Black Widow. Then before that we saw the new Fast and Furious. So yeah, she's into those movies. So then we came here and did a photo shoot for her.
Oh, how was the photo
16th birthday. It was
shoot?
fun. You know, she don't like wearing dresses. She's sporty.
Basketball player.
Why we have to guys to see the pictures?
I didn't post them.
Oh, okay.
I got to get her permission first.
Gotcha.
So I send it to her, let her
Yeah.
review them and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Approve.
Yeah, so we did all that. Then I shot a commercial for what's the name of the established 1973.
Hustle Young
Okay.
with Intelligence.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I did the commercial for them.
And that shoot you did with the young lady,
Yeah.
that was really dope.
Yeah, she's a yoga girl,
Yeah, that was dope.
and I just said, do your yoga and I'll just take pictures. So
Yeah, that was sweet. I
out,
like that.
That's awesome.
You
That
got
was
some really
fun.
dope photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody had an active weekend, huh? Sunday, I went down to the food truck festival for like a hot minute. It was good. They had there was a food truck there called Big Bows, I think, and think they must be from Detroit because they had a 313. I seen on their t-shirts the number was 313 area code. But their food, they had oh my god, they had egg rolls. They had these seafood they had seafood egg rolls. Steak and cheese, and then barbecue pulled pork. But them seafood ones, I wish I would have got all 3 seafood.
What happened?
I think it had shrimp and crab, and man, it was just so good with the sweet and sour sauce. Man, it was so good. They also had wings, and Andrea got the wings with the Grippo sauce or the Grippo seasoning. Grippo wings, those were so good too. I was like, dang, I wish they was here.
They was too salty for me when I tried them a few years ago.
Yeah, that was good. But yeah, so it was pretty sweet. I seen Dough Chaser down there. Me and Bria bought a couple things from there, and then I bought something from my girl
I wish I
Ashton
had known you
Lee.
went down there because she showed had a hat for me, and I forgot to go get it.
Oh yeah, she had her hat down here.
Yes, I gotta tell her.
I went to Urban Air.
Oh, did you?
Oh, when?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
For my nephew's birthday party.
Did you have fun?
I rode the go-karts. I was screaming.
They have go-karts in there?
Yes.
Shut up.
I didn't know it was as big as it was.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the old Burlington.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that, but I didn't know they had go-karts in there.
Go-kart, wall climbing.
Oh, wow.
That's what I heard.
Like,
they got enough room in there to have go-karts?
Man,
that's what I heard. It's big in there. I need to go.
I thought
we went to the one.
Never been?
No, but
we
we
need
went
to
to the
go
one in
take kids.
Texas.
I ain't never been either.
We went to the one in Texas, but they was like, it's bigger than the one that we got here. And I was like, oh, okay.
It's thick, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go check that out. Yeah, so it was a good weekend. The weather was great too.
It
rained. It rained. What, like the first couple
Was
of
that
days?
Friday night or Saturday night?
Both.
Both of them?
I think both, yeah.
Yeah, it was raining like crazy. But then Sunday got real hot and sunny, so it was nice. And speaking of weather, it's still nice out there. The sun is poking out. Let's see, what's the weather going to be today? We're currently at 72 degrees, and we're going to get to a high of about 88 today, or even 90. So it's going to be a beautiful day today. Tomorrow and Wednesday, we're going to be in the high 80s with sun all day. Going through Wednesday, and then Thursday we're gonna see some rain again. So, but going into the weekend, Friday and Saturday, it'll be nice, 77 and 81. So,
Can y'all have a pretty good week? Be the first on Sunday already.
That is so crazy.
How we get to August already? It seemed like it was just Valentine's
Day by day.
Our year anniversary. That's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It came quick.
It did.
Wow.
Really, really quick.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Well,
speaking of coming quick, how was the traffic?
Well, I thought I was going somewhere else. I was a little worried.
Oh, God.
This is a morning show.
And it's Monday. At that.
I did see a new traffic incident that people may not be familiar with. I'm sure the people in that neighborhood are familiar with it by now, but other people may not be familiar with it. But on Hill Avenue, from what is that?
That's Reynolds to McCord.
Yep, from Reynolds to McCord is shut off. You can't go. Well, if you're coming
you can't go north.
If you're coming from McCord, you can't go towards.
I mean, you can't go east.
Yeah, you can't go east towards Reynolds in that. So you have to either go down to the quickest way. Because the first time I got detoured, I went down to Angola, and then I was like, that seems so far and out of the way. So the second time I thought about it, like, wait a minute, I know Dorr Street is down that way. So you can either go left, or you can either hit Dorr Street or you can hit Angola and go down, but you cannot take Hill east down from McCord to Reynolds. So definitely keep that in mind. You still can go west.
I didn't know they had all them roundabouts out there.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah. I was like, what?
And did you know that?
Where am I?
Hold on. And they got an exit now from 75 and 4. Yes, from 4. That's why all that. That's why they did all that.
I didn't see that
it's
part.
not open yet. They don't have it open yet.
Like
but they're about to open it. It's a Dorr Street exit. If you're riding on 70, what is that? 475. If you're on 475 going towards 23 and 75, you'll see it. It's a big sign that says Dorr Street. And I was driving. I was like, wait a minute, Dorr Street. I know that's what I said. I was like, it's about time.
Right.
Like, so that's so dope. And then when you can, like, when you're down there, like when you're down there on the streets, you can see all the roundabouts, like he said.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's nice. They redid all of that through there. I was like, that is crazy. So Hill Street is still cut off, and I believe that's why, because I think they're finishing that up and they're getting ready to open up the exits. So yeah, you'll be able to soon get from 475 to Dorr Street without having to, you know, and to be able to get over there in that like Hillside and Dorr Street neighborhood instead of having to go all the way around.
Now, what is that? Is that Savannah in that area or what?
Holland.
Yeah. So is that Holland's tax dollars at work or Toledo's tax dollars?
Probably Holland's.
Wow.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Good. Yeah.
Keep going to the Walmart on Central.
I mean, it's working for everybody. I mean,
yeah, because just like over there by Dana and Jeep Parkway and like all that they did over there with the expressway, it looks nice too.
A lot better.
So yeah, just be mindful of that. And there's still the construction, like we said, on 75 South over there by Hollywood Casino. It gets really, really dangerous, and then lanes are really narrow. And if you don't go through there on a regular basis, or if you're not an experienced driver.
Okay.
Okay, then. Then, you know, it can be dangerous. So just be safe over there. Just be safe, you know, all the way around the board. Jesse, just
and
be
your car
safe.
can flip over off of that thing.
Yeah.
I think you can't flip over that bridge.
Yeah.
Wow.
where? What bridge?
It could definitely.
Where they working on 75 with them guys. You go fast enough, hit the wrong
It could definitely be ugly.
You will elevate over
Yeah.
and be airborne.
So
yeah, be safe.
So are we going to do a question of the day first, or the trending topics?
We got like a mix going on.
Which one
We could ask the question of the day first. That way we can give people while
Chance
we're
to think
doing.
why
You
they
know.
don't call in.
Yeah.
Like, well, this is what I feel
No,
about.
I don't know, because then they're
Yeah,
gonna
you
start
want us to
calling in
cut us
while we're
off?
doing trending
I
topics.
don't want to cut us off.
No, yes. So we should do what first?
Okay, we'll do
Just-
trending topics.
You got trending topics?
Do we? Yeah, we always have trending topics.
Let's do it.
Well. Cut to it. There you go.
It's trending topics in Toledo on the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
You can bring it.
No, you.
We moving out the trending topics in the question.
That's what I was asking. What part you want to do? That was your
Did
segment.
y'all see me on the news yesterday?
What? Were you on the news?
I was talking to I talked to the reporter about the mask mandate, because you know they may be possibly bringing back the mask mandate. So they were out there downtown yesterday at the food truck festival, getting people's opinions on like what they think about the mask mandate.
What channel was it?
Channel 11 WTOL. And so I was on there.
Shouts out.
Yeah, here. It's a little, I'll just show you guys. But yeah, so there was a lot going on in the city too this weekend. Gosh, we can't ever have anything. Like, what is going on?
Sad.
It's very sad to say. I mean, we're getting to a point where like we as parents don't even feel comfortable coming out and bringing our kids to the parks, to community events, because these kids are out here acting a fool.
So what happened?
So at Savage Park,
multiple gun rounds.
There was multiple gun rounds.
60 rounds.
60?
60 rounds, yep.
My gosh.
That's
and
what I heard.
Someone was actually shot?
They say someone was.
Yeah.
Thank God it was not more than one.
I hope that person,
prayers. I hope that person is okay.
They didn't say who it was.
Like, who was putting these kids up to shooting people? Like, in the mafia, when the people shoot the wrong people, they get killed.
Yeah.
Like, they were talking about that.
I hate to say it, but shoot the person you're going to shoot and quit shooting at random people. Like, come on.
You got kids out there at the park, watching
but then also, too, though, okay, so even going back to the 90s, wasn't a lot of that gang activity, I mean, they weren't shooting, weren't they just randomly shooting people, like, to get initiated and to, like, stuff like that?
I don't know if it's shooting, it's probably like beating somebody up, jumping somebody.
I don't know about
to get into the game, but I don't think it was just randomly shooting anybody.
Okay.
Because...
But they used to do, like, random drive-bys and stuff, right?
On the person...
I was about to say, I don't feel like it was random.
I don't think it was random.
Okay. I think it was always a target, and then people was in the way.
Right.
Because they doing a drive-by.
Right.
But I don't ever think it was just random shootings. I think they always had their target.
You're not no shooter if you just shooting in the air and accidentally killing people who wasn't part of the beef or nothing like that. You don't get no stripes.
Yeah, I don't care if you're shooting in the air, shooting in the ground, shooting whatever. Why?
Yeah.
Why do that? Like, especially at an event like that. it's
Y'all
crazy.
business ain't even everybody business, and you just shooting up out of
broad daylight and everything.
I just
crazy.
pray for City Park and anybody that was there. Treese, who does the City Park League, and anybody involved.
Because
like,
they put in a lot of time and energy, and they do that, you know, really just trying to bring something positive to the community, and for someone and for people to come and try to turn that into a, you know, a negative situation. It's just it's just messed
been
up.
so positive for so long.
Yeah.
You know, like, come on, man.
I don't know. It's just sad. So we gotta pray for our city, man. And
They ain't gonna let y'all we do nothing, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we don't even want to do events now.
Yeah, it's like
or be involved in anything.
I don't want to be an accident.
Right. I don't want to be a statistic.
Yeah, because a bullet ain't got no name on it, and I definitely ain't trying to get.
I got shit to do.
Listen,
here he is.
For real, I can't even afford to die right now.
That is sad. And speaking of
seriously, I can't. I got shit to straighten out. Got paperwork to do. Damn, rough out here.
I'm just glad I got my life insurance in order. Finally.
That wildlife that needs to be a part of the wildlife. Right. But speaking of shooting, it was a shooting in Louisiana where a father was killed. He came home and he noticed that he had a 14-year-old daughter. Well, she's 14-year-old daughter. She snuck her 17-year-old boyfriend in, and he found them in the house Sunday morning. Police Chief David McDavid
said... They were dead? The teenager and her boyfriend?
No,
the
father.
Sorry.
Police Chief David McDavid said the shooting happened around 8 a.m. at the house in Hayfield Drive. Police initially described the accident reported as a break-in. They thought it was a break-in at first until they had seen the teenager and seen that she was an underage girl, and it was... the 17-year-old was there. Desmond Hamilton, 34, the girl's father, the homeowner, died from multiple gunshots, according to the coroner's office. The suspect was identified as 17-year-old Nicholas McWhirter, who was also wounded in the encounter and taken to the hospital. Police officers believe that the teen had climbed a ladder to enter up to the second story of the window, and the father heard some commotion going on in there, and he went to confront them, and that he had a gun. The father had a gun, and the 17-year-old had a gun too. He said it was 2 shots during the encounter where the son was hit, but the father ended up getting killed.
Oh, so she killed his daddy.
He
killed her daddy.
Yeah,
the boyfriend.
Yes, they were both armed, and it's still unclear who shot first. But the teen will be booked on charges in second-degree murder, illegal use of weapon, and illegal possession of a stolen firearm.
She lost both her men.
So she done snuck her boyfriend in, and he didn't kill her daddy.
Yeah. And now he going to jail, and her daddy is dead.
My God.
She only 14. He was 17.
God.
That's tragic.
Tragic.
Man, so he...
And she got that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's a crazy story.
That is that is really crazy. That's like, you really be hearing this stuff in the movies.
People just shooting.
Shoot first, ask questions.
And the people in the comments was just going crazy. Like, that girl got to live with this forever.
Man.
Like, why did she do something like that? Trying to sneak. We be trying to tell these girls, these boys ain't gonna last forever. It ain't worth it.
That ain't what she need to hear right now.
That's
of course, but you know the internet still gonna have stuff to say. So,
man,
I mean, but that is real though. I mean, that was on her. It really was. As messed up as it sounded, that he was in there for her.
She was irresponsible.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the fact that he came with a gun is even more crazy.
Yeah. Why are you 14 years old dealing with somebody with a gun?
Yeah, that's
he's 17 with a gun. That's crazy.
That's somebody you want to stay away from.
That's crazy.
Well, speaking of guns, we all know that Tory Lanez allegedly shot Meg Thee Stallion, and that became a really big storyline last year. And Meg Thee Stallion and the baby used to be cool or whatever. And then remember we talked about the story that I guess she was mad because the baby. Okay, so Rolling Loud took place this weekend. I'm not sure exactly where that took place. You guys know?
Texas.
Was that in Miami?
When did that start? I feel like I've never even heard of that before.
Me neither. I've never heard of it.
People been saying it, and I'm like, I ain't never heard of that before.
It doesn't say in
in
here.
Miami.
Oh, it's in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And our boy Trey went. Trey, I saw BJ had posted a picture.
Trey went?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
BJ posted a picture of Trey. He was getting dropped off to the airport, and he was by himself. And he was like, "I'm so proud of my son. He works hard, and he decided he wasn't going to wait for anybody. He went by himself to the Rolling Loud Festival. So he went down to Miami and had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen all the posts and the lives. He was down there kicking it. I was like, dang, I was like you said, I'll be at the one next year. I ain't know nothing about this.
I was
Sometimes you gotta go places by yourself.
Yeah, he's got to be about 19. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Heck yeah, I done traveled. I don't know how many times I done took trips by myself.
I didn't do it that
care.
young though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I definitely.
I was like,
I did. I'm not lying. I did. Yeah,
I'm not lying.
Well, we did. Yeah, we did go places.
Oh, we put groups in the page.
Yeah, it was like. Yeah,
But you said by yourself.
Yeah, I definitely traveled.
It was like a group of us.
Oh yeah, no, I traveled by myself. Oh
no, I never did that.
When I was in the military, in 2003, I got caught up for active duty, and I was sent away. And we thought we was going to Kuwait, but then our company was so chewed up, we never got sent. So we ended up being in Wisconsin for like 3 months. We was only supposed to be there for like 5 weeks. And so when we realized we was going to be there for a while, they told us we could go back home and get our cars. So I drove all the way back to Ohio and got my car. And then I started driving home like every weekend. Like every time I could get a leave, I would drive from Wisconsin.
How many hours?
I don't even know.
5 hours from
where?
A lot. It's a lot. From Wisconsin to Ohio?
No, it's like 5 hours to Milwaukee.
Oh, it's only 5 hours.
I worked in Milwaukee. I used to go home.
I don't know. I don't even really know. I just know from Wisconsin to Ohio was a long ass drive at 18. You know what I'm saying? 19 years old, like, you know, by yourself. Yeah. But I used to drive back. I didn't give a damn. I used to be like, I'm going home. But yeah, so I used to be on the road. I've been on the road. I got that from my mom.
You know who else on the road?
Who?
But wait, I didn't finish my story. So, okay, I'm sorry. Y'all know I get off track.
Rolling
so anyways,
Loud,
Rolling Loud, the baby. Okay, so Meg Thee Stallion had just performed, and then the baby comes out and brings Tory Lanez on the stage with him for a performance. So the song that they made together, you know, they must have performed on the stage together, and it was literally right after Meg Thee Stallion came down. So everybody's all like, you know.
So that's probably why somebody threw a shoe at him that he died. Did y'all see that?
No.
He dodged it real quick, and he was like, "Who scruffy Adidas threw that? The raggedy ass Adidas."
That happened this weekend?
Yeah, it was when he was performing on stage.
So they threw it at the baby or at Tory Lanez?
No, at the baby.
Oh no,
Yeah, it's
so funny.
just
Did Megan give a response to that?
Let's see.
They knew what they was doing, the producers, to line them up like that. I don't know why would they do that. It's messy.
You gotta keep something going. Gotta add fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
I don't know, but people are on Twitter saying, you know, basically talking about it. One person said the baby and Tory Lanez are on stage deciding who's the bigger clown. Somebody said the baby bringing Tory Lanez out right after Meg Thee Stallion performed is not petty, it's evil. Tory shot that girl. He literally tried to harm that girl. This ain't no rap beef. Quit trying to minimize what Tory did to that girl. Somebody else said the baby and Tory are both evil as fuck. Like they dead ass wrong antagonizing a woman for no reason.
But was it ever out that they really did?
And Tory needs to be in jail already with WTF.
That's why I'm confused. If he really did, why would he not be in jail?
That's what I'm just about to ask. Like, why is he out and not being
because
like
I think
tried?
I don't think that they were able to like.
Or it was the fact that Megan said, you know, I don't want to. It was probably
her story changed too much, so they weren't able to.
So why is she mad then?
Yeah, I mean,
because if it happened.
For real, I would have been stuck on it for real.
Exactly,
yeah, you should have never.
But you know, I was listening to one song too, and they was really messing around for real.
Tory and Megan,
yeah, he was talking about it. He said a lot in there, and I'm like, dang, they was really messing around for real. Like, I don't know why she
hurt his feelings. He shot
yeah,
her toe.
He definitely was talking about it in his rap. I can't remember what
talking about, just like all the stuff they went through.
Yes.
Wow.
It was crazy. I was like, what the hell?
Did she put out a razor on him or something? That's why she.
I don't know, but that's what I'm just saying. Like, I'm just still.
You know, you want to know why I'm angry?
Why?
This is another segue for the same story. But I'm angry. I am angry at the way the USA is playing basketball.
Oh my God, it's embarrassing.
Horrible.
Really?
They lost to France.
Man, France was
the
doing their ass.
The softest country
pure
ever.
fundamental basketball. 3 passes, breaking up their defense, take a shot.
Yeah.
The same guy.
And the dude for France was like, yeah, the American basketball players are good individually, but we better as a team.
Lighting their ass up.
It's embarrassing.
Man.
During our era, Dream Team and Dream Team 2, we didn't lose a game at all.
Whooped ass.
I don't know if the players got better or we just got worse.
I don't know. They tired. I don't know.
They looking for new players. Maybe I should fill out.
They are. Actually, not Trey Young. What's the dude who just won the championship?
Middleton.
Middleton. And the dude Booker.
So did he play last night? Drew Holiday was on the floor.
Drew Holiday, Booker, and Middleton went to the Olympics, and they still lost.
Man, Drew Holiday looked like a fool out there.
Did he? He might be tired though.
Might be. He got shook. He was like, oh God. Why do I keep coming in the break room to watch this? I don't know. But, you know.
I watched our rowing team. We won the women's rowing team, so we won that.
The skateboarders did pretty good too.
Did they? Yeah.
They got skateboarders in the Olympics.
Yeah, they got women's 3-on-3 basketball. They got all kinds of stuff in the Olympics.
Wow,
they getting fancy these days.
Fancy.
Speaking of fancy, Leah, you got another one?
Yeah. Speaking of fancy, I don't know if you guys caught Kanye West's
I heard about that
interesting outfit that he wore
with that net cap on his face.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Okay, well, so apparently, did he perform at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
He did basically perform his whole album. That's coming out at the stadium.
Okay,
what a
at Mercedes-Benz Stadium
so
in
he
Atlanta.
enjoyed himself so much at that performance that he decided to keep that outfit on. He also decided to post up shop in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, so he's now living there. He has
since Thursday. Today's Monday.
It says that he created a studio space, a living quarters, and has a private chef on hand. During the Atlanta United soccer game on Saturday, Kanye was spotted in the same outfit he wore at the event that he performed in.
And he still got the condom on his head?
Yes. He was inspired by the crowd, and he said so he is now going to be living in the stadium until his album is released. And the
album's not released till August 6th. So I don't know if it's till it's released or till it's finished. But yep.
You know, he better quit doing shit like that. They're gonna take his money.
Somebody gonna mess around and be his like they're gonna try to do him like they did Britney. He better quit playing.
I want to air though.
No, you're supposed to have your phone on silent.
Yeah, we forgetting. You know who that is.
Y'all know what time Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 10:30.
So anyways, that's very interesting. Kanye West, he's always doing something crazy. But yes, he is now living in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta because he said he was inspired by the audience and he wants to live
the energy there.
Yeah, he wants to live there until his album is complete.
Yep.
So wait, an event was going on and they told him to move over and he just went into the stands? Or is that
No, he was just there and somebody took a picture. He was just there.
He's been living there since Thursday.
He's been living there. So when
is that game yesterday or Saturday?
This was Saturday.
So he like in the offices, like
somewhere in the suite.
Somewhere, somewhere
that's what I'm saying because it's an event going on. After his, and he pops out. His bedroom.
Right,
I mean, go to my living room.
Basically,
that's why I'm like, because I thought he was like, no, I'm staying on stage.
Basically,
he went down to the living room to watch the game.
Downstairs.
So now he in his living room.
Yeah,
he got company over.
Yeah.
So when they left, he going downstairs to have dinner. His chef is cooking his dinner.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
They're gonna be trying to take his money.
They're gonna be trying to give him a conservatorship like they gave Britney.
He paying Mercedes-Benz something to stay there.
Pretty sure,
good money. Yeah.
Sure.
But if you want to waste your money like that, send my cash app. Like you really, hey, let me borrow this for 2 weeks. He ain't just paying no nickel and dime.
No,
that's a pretty penny.
That's a pretty penny.
That is crazy.
Yeah. That is absolutely
Why are they really just throwing money away like this?
You know what though? I do remember hearing about because when I was working for the Gila River Arena, over in Arizona, I remember hearing talks about one of the stadiums were getting suites like that to where you can rent apartments. So people come to events
but they ain't there yet. So he paying for his job.
I think they
at Mercedes.
No, they probably do. I think they did. I think they built it into there or something. Yeah. So I think there are literally because it's like if there's an event, say for the weekend or something, it's like instead of going and getting a hotel, you can get, you know what I'm saying, you can rent right there, or if you rent it for the season or the year or whatever. So I think he rented out one of them. He probably rented out one of them. Yep. Or the players, or the coaches, or just anybody.
I thought he was just down there in the janitorial closet and was like, move these brooms, move this mop, this
my monitor right here, my speakers right here.
Y'all should have started off with that.
Well, I was thinking that at first, but then after I read the story, I got to thinking about it. You know what? I do remember them saying.
That's how the media wanted you to grasp it, just like that.
Right.
Exactly. I'm sure it's a very comfortable suite hotel. I mean, like a hotel type suite.
Thinking he took his jacket off, turned into an air mattress.
You still you're living in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Man, I've been. I love Daddy.
Okay, well, we're talking about from Kanye West, man.
Oh, you got the thick one?
Kanye needs some love. Kanye just needs
You
to be
got to
loved
roll back
correctly.
off the rollback price.
I got a thick one if you need it. I got
Red Jacket.
But speaking of rappers, so the Rolling Loud thing, it was like pretty dope. I was just like kind of looking over all these stories. Look at everybody was at Rolling Loud. Lil Durk was there. He honored King Von during his Rolling Loud set.
That's what I was wondering.
Coi Leray was there. I guess a lot of people had stuff to say about her performance, but she kept it real positive online. After that, she basically was happy to have performed Bobby Shmurda, A$AP Rocky, Lil Baby, like I said, Da Baby, Meg Thee Stallion, Lil Durk. All these people were on the stage. I'm like, I've never.
It's a 3-day event.
I'm gonna make sure I'm in attendance next year.
I think it started like on a Friday.
Young Thug was there.
Did it start what year? Because that's what I'm saying. I've never heard of that. I'm about to see.
So Young Thug previewed his new single when he performed, and he announced his new album at Rolling Loud. And Kodak Black also announced that he's dropping an album in October. Travis Scott performed a new song, so it was like lots of new music that was performed.
Man, it said this started in 2015.
Wow, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. They said that was the first event.
That's pretty dope. Yeah, just like that other one. What's that other one that takes place? It started in California. Starts with a C. What's
Coachella?
that? Coachella. Mm-hmm. That's been going on for a long time, but like the African American community, I think, just really started to get hip to it, and like you see like the rappers in the hip hop community, you see people, but the Coachella has been going on for a long time, but we just kind of got hip to it.
I feel like I heard about that longer than Rolling Loud.
Yeah, or that. You're right. You're right.
I feel like I heard the Coachella more than Rolling Loud.
Yeah. I've never heard.
I think Coachella been going on for at least 20 years.
Yeah, but I say Coachella.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We just really got hip to like 5-6 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Once Beyonce performed, that's when people started really getting when they allowed her to perform.
What'd you say?
I still don't know too much about it.
And now a whole nother city. I think they got like a Coachella, New York, like a Coachella. I feel like it was one in Atlanta or somewhere. Like so now they're like even doing it in different cities too. So. And actually, I was wondering where they found the name for that festival, and I saw when I was driving through from California to Arizona one time that there is actually a city called Coachella, and I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that. So I guess it started right there in Coachella, and it became this really big thing. So I thought that was pretty sweet.
And Coachella in California?
Yeah, yeah.
Must be like one of them desert
So that's the thing. See, that's what we got to do, y'all. Even though we don't get invited to nothing in our city, we just got to start getting media passes and start hitting up these festivals out of town. Like you got Coachella, we got these Rolling Loud, we got the festival in New Orleans. Yeah, like now that everything's open back up, we got to get these media passes and get on the road.
Like the DJ Envy
birthday bash,
all that type of stuff. Like we got to get on the road. We got to get on the road.
Speaking of on the road, we're gonna do question of the day.
What's the question of the day?
Drop the
question of the day is if a guy proposes to a girl and she says no, or if a man proposes to a woman and she says no, is the relationship over?
Yes.
Question of the day. Let's talk, Toledo. Call 419-540-3566. 419. What's on your mind?
Oh, I should play at the same time.
3566. We want to hear from you.
So, Shae. Oh, no, I mean, ask him then. So, if you propose to a woman and she says no, is the relationship over?
I mean, for the most part, I mean, it'll definitely be a heavy setback. For the simple fact that if I'm the man and I'm ready to lead and I'm proposing to you, that means I'm ready to take us to a whole nother level, and you're not ready, then that means I need to reevaluate my plans. So in doing that, I'm going to step back from you because now you are a distraction.
I say no.
No?
You say the relationship is not over?
I say no, only because I've seen people do that.
Absolutely.
And it's the reasons why. Sometimes you're doing it prematurely. Like, you done messed up, now you want to propose. Like, no, that ain't how we fix it. We got to figure out, like you said, we need to go back to see why every woman wants that and every woman don't get that. So if she's saying no, we need to see what your intentions was in the first place. Like, was you really trying to do it because you was ready, or did you just really mess up and you trying to get back in?
Trying to fix it by proposal.
Yeah. So I feel like it depends on what the reason is. And I feel like if you was really real like that, and if she was like, let's try and go to therapy and let's try and reevaluate after a little bit, and if you still feel the same way, then for sure, let's do it.
I mean, it would be something to discuss with I'm speaking for me, how I feel about it. I know me, and I would be ready. So, for me to make that proposal, somebody tell me no, it'll be a real wrench.
I get that, but like we said, we got to see what wrench she went through.
I feel both
we go
sides
through
of
a lot
what you guys
stuff.
are saying because I definitely was here for what you were saying. Like I respect that. That makes a lot of sense. But then hearing what you're saying makes sense too because it's like, yeah, like don't come trying to propose to me just because maybe you messed up or maybe you see that I'm getting tired of waiting and I'm like on my way out the door. Now you want to come through and try to propose. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you tired of waiting, you propose. Then why you dipping?
No, I'm saying like maybe a woman will start to show when she's getting tired. That's all I'm saying. Like if a man, if you're paying attention as a man, you'll start to see changes and you'll know when your woman is on the verge of leaving your ass.
Right.
Period. And so what I'm saying is, and what she's saying is, don't try to come propose now because you see me on my way out. You know what I'm saying? So that's a different situation. But what you're saying is like, no. In my situation, if I was proposing, that means that I was really ready. I'm really in it. I'm really like got to a place. And I think that's probably with most men. Like I feel like for a man to really get to a place where he's ready to propose, like I would think it takes a lot for a man to get there. You know what I'm saying?
You would think, but look how many marriages really go through and don't even last 6 months.
Right.
Just because you proposed don't mean that you was really ready and was going to do something.
Exactly.
People cheat.
But I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it takes a lot for a person to get to that point to propose, whether it works out or not. You know what I'm saying?
If you propose in front of people,
to get in that moment and really say like I'm about to get a ring and get down on my knee, like that takes a lot for I would think for a man to get to that point.
Yeah, and I think it would be different if it was just you and him and he proposed. Whether it's you, him, and then the families around
and everybody, and it's some big proposal.
Like, shit, you just busted this whole ball.
Yeah.
Like,
well, to me, if a man does a whole show and proposes, he has to have some prep work.
Yeah,
that means like talking to the family,
right?
Talking to her friends,
talking to her, knowing where her head
I mean, you're gonna have those conversations. Like if I'm dating Shae or Leah, and we have conversations about we should get married one day, and if we're not having those conversations, I'm not gonna propose.
Or if we're having them conversations and you like, I mean, I don't know,
right? Yeah.
Remember before we even talked about it when you was like, dang, what was I about to say?
But then what about the family?
About you asking about the family. Like, what if I'm private and I don't tell them? They might think it's peaches and cream. They see these Facebook pictures and think everything going on. And I might be too embarrassing and ashamed to let you know that he just cheated last week. And I keep taking him back. And y'all telling him, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, girl, you got a good time.
Even from my personal experience, my family really thought my last kid's father was just such this great guy and all this. And then once they found out stuff was going on that I didn't tell them, they was like, what? Why
but
you like say that? I'm like,
because you know why you don't say something like that? Because you don't know where that relationship is going to end up. So you don't want to prematurely say, hey, we going through this.
Right.
And then y'all end up breaking up and then getting back together. And then
everybody looking crazy at the barbecues and stuff like that. You looking embarrassed.
But just going back to the situation, your family might not know that. And they might have told him like, yeah, go ahead and do it. But nigga, you knew. He knew. So you knew that you had just cheated and she was your family. That was dumb of you.
But like you said, with the family doing it, they probably going to be like, oh, they gonna tell her go ahead and let's do it. That's what they probably thought. If he asked the family,
he's cheating or cheated recently,
why you even going to the family asking anything? You know dang well it ain't the time now.
But at the same time, they still do that. They
don't know too.
Yeah, they still do that. They still go ask those like, you think I should marry her, man? Like you her brother? Like you?
Knowing he just cheated on her. Like what?
You think it's cool for me to propose to your sister, bro? Like we.
Yeah, man. That's what's best for her, man. She needed a dude like you, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna tell her brother, even though I cheated like 2 months ago.
But you know inside that you cheated, and you know she know you cheated. So that is you would know going into it that it's a possibility she gonna say no. You know what I'm saying?
But some girls still say yes, though. Even
that's true. That's why they gonna try anyway.
Because
that's why they gonna try anyway. So I think it definitely depends on the situation. And they might not even make it
to walk down the aisle. The ring is tossed out the window.
I think it totally depends on the situation.
It
does.
I think that's very situational.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
I think we should do question of the day more often, even if nobody calls in.
We started it.
I started it.
Yeah, we fell off with that.
I'll just come up with something every day.
What's your next one?
That'll be my thing for the.
Well, we still got to talk about the Love Jones. We can do it in between the guests.
In between the guests? Okay.
Yeah.
We already got a guest?
Yep, they're here.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out to our sponsors. Hot Box, Mud City ENT, Greater New Psalmist Church,
Amen.
Land Self, the People Salesman, Grossman,
Yes, sir.
Jay Rush Jennings,
Yep.
Sasha Denise, Legendary Carpet Care, Witness Riches, Kendall Harvey, and the Social Butterfly.
Hey, Miss
And
Carter.
if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast, send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of our show.
Please.
So we're going to take a quick break. Yes, please be a sponsor.
Hey, we about to do a donation drive.
I had to make up all
Yes,
the
we need a donation drive.
We need a donation drive, guys.
Leah, nail still popping.
Hey.
Fuchsia. Is that fuchsia?
She just got those done.
It's
didn't
like
Fuchsia.
magenta or something.
Magenta?
I don't know. Hot pink, something. All right, well, keep it locked, guys. We'll be back.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Toledo? My name is Jason White. I'm the CEO and founder of Witness Riches. And did you know that we offer the credit repair service? If you're trying to buy a house, get a new car, refinance bad debt, or just be prepared for whatever life may bring your way, you should consider hiring our credit repair program. Typically, within the first 3 to 6 months of working with us, our clients average a minimum 100-point credit score increase with each credit bureau. So if you can use gains like that, you should consider hiring our credit repair service. All you have to do is go to the 700clubtoledo.com to learn more about our credit repair program. And if it interests you, we're also going to give you the ability to start your first 30 days for just $19.99. So go to the 700clubtoledo.com, learn more about our program, and we look forward to serving you. I'm out.
First experience going to a dealership, I had bad credit, and the salesman made me feel horrible. I don't ever want you to have that feeling nor that experience. I guess that's why for the past 9 years they call me the people salesman. Good credit or bad credit, it does not matter to me. No matter your situation, if there's a way to get what you want done, I promise you, I will do everything I can to find it. So please be sure to stop and see me today at your people salesman.
Hello world, I'm Quentin Riley, CEO and founder of Legendary Carpet Care Plus. The services we provide are professional carpet, tile, and upholstery cleaning, both for residential and commercial. We show up on time, we get the job done, we're certified at what we do, and our customers rave about us. We're legendary, and if you don't believe me, check this out.
Hi, my name is Susan Brown, and I am the owner of the Doris Brown Fitness and Learning Academy. I've been using Legendary Carpet Care for about 3 years now, and I'm very, very, very pleased with it. Sanitation should be important to everyone, but it's mostly important to me because I want my children to come into a safe and clean environment, and Legendary Carpet Care provides that for me. I would personally recommend Legendary Carpet Care to other businesses because he's fair with his prices, he's an on-time person, he never lets you down, and just look at my place. It's just clean all the time, and I use it like every 3 or 4 months.
If you're interested in getting your home or business sanitized, visit our website at legendarycarpetcare.com or click the link associated to this video. We look forward to serving you.
That's what I like, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, all she do is win, no matter what. Always on the grind, cause a little not enough. Got these bad bitches mad by the way she had it up. Just missing the price tag, cause I got you back it up. All she do is win. All she do price tags, cause that cash will back it up. All she do is win with
I'm answering on that first ring. Beverly Kruger, I'm killing shit in your wet dreams. Die face first in your trust chest, got my beard shining like bling bling. She goes hard like my cookies, told her double stuff, I need more cream. She like short things, I'm talking orgasms on orgasms, knees touching shoulders on strip. Slide 2 fingers in your tongue tickle clip. Walmart demise roll back. She pulling my hair, I'm yanking out tracks. Put a tip in and whisper, who's that? Who's six on fire, perfect match. Now I'm Harlem shaking, baby, take that. Take that.
Every single part of you feel like a blessing. But baby, I got a confession. When you're sexing me, you feel like I'm in heaven. So baby, I got a suggestion. Make me a sex fiend, baby, baby, sex fiend. Make me a sex fiend, baby, baby, sex fiend. I'm feeling for you. I'm telling you what you wanna hear, yeah. So baby, let me clear the air. I'm about to lick you up so I can take your whole soul now. And if I pick you up, I might take the bus to go downtown. I know it's slippery when wet, but I ain't even done yet. And if I happen to drown, I will have no regret. Every single part of you feel like a blessing. Oh baby, I got a confession. When you're sexing me, you feel like I'm in heaven. So baby, I got a suggestion. Make me a sex fiend, baby, baby, sex fiend. Make me a sex fiend, baby, baby, sex fiend. I'm feeling for you. I can't leave you. I'm feeling for you. Girl, you got me feeling. I'm feeling for you. Oh, no, 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 no. Sex fiend, baby, sex fiend. Can you make me a sex fiend, baby, sex fiend? Feeling for you. I can't leave you alone. I can't music.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
Welcome back. You are tuned into the #1 voted podcast, The Morning Show, Rise and Grind Morning Show with Leah, Renee, Shae, Clyde, Green, and Jay. And we have our first guest in the building. It is
Mark Williams
and
Keith Burkholz.
All right. Well, scoot a little bit forward to your mic so that we can hear you nice and clear. All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for coming in. And who do you guys have with you?
Hi, my wife, Annie.
Okay. And who's out there?
Mr. Woods, the other founder.
Okay, awesome. Well, we appreciate all of you for stopping in this morning and rising and grinding with us. Tell the listeners and viewers a little bit about you guys and what brings you here this morning.
Well, we are very excited. We've been working very hard for the last 6 months now. We have got a special call that we was able to bring a new charter school here in the city of Toledo. So and actually it's a STEM school, and then we added a little arts to the school. So we're very excited about that. It's K through 6th grade. STEM represents science, technology, engineering, and math.
Yes.
So we're very, very, very excited about that, working very hard. Myself having over 33 years in education.
Wow.
Not a stranger to the city of Toledo, Ohio. Also a gospel promoter here. Have brought some of the best gospel music to this city.
Wow.
So we're very excited. So we're just doing something a little different. We're trying to change it over a little bit. So, but it's always about educating our kids. That's where we at right now.
Awesome.
Yes.
How did this opportunity come about to open a school? I mean, that's major. That's not something you just like, hey, Shae, let's open up a school. So how did that opportunity?
Some people be like that, though.
Right. I guess, hey, maybe it is that easy for some people.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah. How did it? Well, first of all, how did you guys meet, and how did you get involved together?
Actually, I met Keith Burkhardt. I would call him a farmer. Met him around 12 years ago.
Okay.
Friendship New Vision. He had contacted Friendship New Vision. He wanted to start a school 12 years ago. They told him, well, we can't do that, but we know the two guys that can. This guy named Mark Williams, guy named Yusuf Woods. And we met him at Chipotle. He was eating a burrito around that big. So we started school, and we was able to put Star Academy of Toledo, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
12 years ago. Then at that time, we kind of stepped back from there, did something different, then we kind of reunited again. So for this project, for Explorers Academy of Science and Technology. That's how we met.
Where did you work before?
I started my first job at 19 years old with Dr. Maggie Cup here at First Church of God Christian School. I was a music teacher there for around 5 years. Then I moved to Detroit, Michigan, worked for one of the most prominent schools in Detroit, which is the Ellises from Greater Grace. That was Teresa Ellis. I worked there for around 7 years. I moved away, came back to Toledo. Then I worked with Dr. Barbara Baker for Lake Erie Academy. Then I worked for so many schools. I know so many. Most of the time when I'm going to a restaurant, going to the mall, I'm at church or somewhere, some young person's coming to me saying, Mr. Williams, I remember you. You was my music teacher. So at least over 30 years I've been working in this field, and you can see on my face I'm very excited about it.
Is the school faith-based? Is it, or do you have any Christian values in it, or what?
Well, we have to be careful with that.
That's what
most definitely be careful. But at the top, as administrators, we all recognize who we are, and we are Christians, but we know how far we can go.
Yeah.
And our main concern is making sure when the kids come inside the building that the kids are being treated fair and treated equally.
Right.
So that's where we at. And then I've had some, I would say, I don't want to get myself in no trouble, but I've been around for so long, and I've looked at so many different things in schools.
Changed a lot,
Most definitely. And my main concern is that in this part, I do not want to get in trouble, but I feel like when a parent or a grandfather, grandmother, brother, sister, when they drop their kid off at school, say, Mom, I love you, Dad, I love you, I give them a kiss, I'll see you later. They expect for those educators to treat their kids well and educate their kids the right way. I'm a stickler at school sometimes. For the most part, people like me, but there's some that don't almost groove with me because I'm gonna always be fair.
What's your zodiac sign?
Oh, zodiac sign.
Yeah.
You messed me up with that.
You're like, what? I asked everybody that, so for you to say that, I'm like, oh, I forgot to ask you. What is your zodiac sign?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You said
When's your
zodiac
birthday?
sign. My birthday is August.
August what?
August 18th.
Coming up, right? So you're a Leo.
Yeah, I'm a Leo.
Oh, okay.
So you better be aware.
I see.
Yeah,
He's a lion.
Yeah, we see. Yeah, now it makes some sense.
King of the jungle.
There you go. So to make a long story short, I want to make sure that when an innocent young face look at me, I want to make sure that I'm a voice for them. I may not be their dad or their grandfather, but I want to make sure that they're treated right. And so far, God has blessed me, and I've been able to do that for the last 30 years. I've always made sure that every kid was treated fair. I'm skilled enough to go into a classroom and see that this kid, everybody's over there playing, and this kid don't have a friend.
Yeah.
I have that type of gift in me that I can go in that room and without making that kid feel bad, kind of put him right in that crowd or her right in that crowd and make sure that she's befriended as well or he's befriended as well. So I kind of like that, and I wanted to make sure because that didn't always happen to me when I was coming up. When I was coming up, believe it or not, I was in 4th grade. I was bullied before. So and then I didn't want to go home and tell my mom and dad because I had 6 sisters and 5 brothers, and they was the type, if you get bullied, they gonna come up to the school and make you fight in front of everybody. And I was kind of shy and bashful.
Yeah,
but,
that was kind of they kind of day no more.
Oh yeah. But so now I have an eye out and an ear for bullying. So that's one thing we would not do at our school is have no bullying.
I love that.
That should be their comfort zone.
So are you gonna be a teacher or are you the principal?
I'm not the teacher. I'm not the principal. I'm one of the founders. I'm just director of over operations.
Oh, okay.
And he's director over operations. He's actually the superintendent. Keith is.
Okay.
Yes.
So Keith, tell us a little bit about yourself, your history, where you come from, and your zodiac sign.
Zodiac sign.
That's my thing. I love it.
I'm a Pisces.
Okay. See, he know what it is. He get.
But
you come from Toledo? Were you raised in Toledo?
No, a little town west of here called Antwerp, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
On 24, right before you get into Indiana.
Okay.
So I grew up in the rural part of Ohio, not too far from Toledo, but went to Antwerp Elementary and high school, and then went on to Ohio State and down to University of Florida.
Awesome.
Never imagined getting into education, although half my family have all been educators. My grandfather started off in a one-room schoolroom in Pioneer, Ohio, as the headmaster there, and then was principal for Hicksville High School for 30-plus years. And my grandmother was the elementary teacher in kindergarten for the entire town for 30-plus years. So everybody knew our family from education. My dad's side have all been farmers over there, and we farm wheat and grain, and used to grow cantaloupes and watermelons and tomatoes like for Libby's and Stokely's. So I kind of came from 2 different worlds, and I planned on staying in the agriculture area, and I worked for Chiquita Fruit Company as an international general manager down in Honduras.
Wow.
And then ran an import company for 19 years, and that's how I met my lovely wife a long time ago. She's from Guatemala City and a former school administrator.
Wow.
And that's how I got started. And my father got ill, and being the oldest son in a old German family, came back to help him out, but there just wasn't enough money on the farm. And so a school that was chartered by the Lucas County ESC up here was opening with virtual education, and I became a high school science and math teacher by converting my degrees, and taught earth science and geometry and biology, and then became one of their 2 high school principals working with at-risk kids and dropout kids. And a few years later, Tom Baker up here asked me to see about maybe building a school up here, that some of the schools were really struggling with the kids, and he had seen me engage a lot of kids and be successful. And so that's why we came up, and that's how I ended up meeting Mark and Yusuf, and we worked on the first school. I thought I was out of education. I kept telling him, no, my heart's not in it, I'm not going to do this. But a couple things kind of aligned and made the choice for me. Father Greg Petey is the pastor over at St. Charles and St. Hyacinth. And out of the blue one day, he calls me up and he says, Keith, we don't have a school in our facility anymore, and it's a real void in our community. We need something to stabilize the community, something that's a really, really high-quality education option for kids. Would you be willing to build a school here that would not just come, but that would stay? You know, not move out to one of the suburbs later on. And he asked me right when the pandemic was starting, and I said, we'd love to, but this is not a good time to be opening a new school, with all the schools shutting down. So we kind of waited to see what was going to happen, patiently. And a couple other things happened along the way. There's a new technology that's being developed to offer high-speed internet out to rural areas. All across the world. It's called Starlink, and it's a project by Elon Musk that's been launching satellites up into space, about 120 satellites a month. And within the next year, they're going to be able to deliver high-speed internet access out to anywhere north of the equator. So if you want to do a mission project in Haiti and deliver education out there, or Honduras, or Colombia, or rural Canada, you can do that.
Wow.
And we were very advanced in technology. Mark and Yusuf and I, we have a state-of-the-art digital learning platform, just like your studio. is state of the art. We use the same learning management system that's used at MIT and Notre Dame and University of Dayton. So it can handle 200,000 kids all online.
Wow. Wow.
And so this concept kind of evolved of creating a consortium of international schools all working and collaborating together. And this school here in Toledo was the first spark plug in that initiative to build a best practices school right here in Toledo that can share curriculum, that can share professional development, that can collaborate with kids all over the world. So we have 2 schools that have joined us already, and we haven't even opened our doors.
Oh, wow.
So you guys are going to be educating kids remotely from here to different countries?
Well, we'll have computers in our school and smart boards in our school. So ours is a site-based school. We're not doing digital education where everybody's learning from home. But we have one school with 3,000 kids in in India that's joining us. And we have a second school in Cap-Haïtien, Haiti that's an orphanage with a STEM school as well.
Wow.
And with the new Starlink technology, they can connect and work with our kids on projects.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really
So they can be
that's
like
really
pen pals,
sweet.
but they can see each other
like
and talk and
visually.
stuff
They're going to be able to watch each other in class too?
Well,
Yeah, like on a Zoom.
we've got 2 weeks of professional development coming up.
Right.
And we can share that professional development with any educator anywhere in the world. We can also film it and then have them watch it on our digital learning platform. So that digital platform connects to all these different schools, and they can share resources and collaborate. And we have a tool called Big Blue Button. It's like Zoom, but it's internal to the schools, so it's safe and secure. And so we can, work on projects in different places.
And will they be learning about those kids' culture and diversity over those different areas?
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah. So we've got another school probably going to join us from the Bahamas. So, we have a lot of kids that, may look like us, but are from a very different background.
Right,
so.
right.
Wow.
One of the members of the board of director for the consortium was the head of the United Nations, UNESCO, and worked all over the world. And so we have a lot of connections of, people that'll end up joining. But the focus right now is right here in Toledo and what's needed. And not just the kids, but the business environment. We wanted to figure out how best to build a school. We wanted something that's really needed. And Toledo has a lot of great things like the Museum of Art, and music and culture.
Yeah.
But it also has an incredible industry base. And to support that industry base, it needs a lot of engineers, it needs a lot of scientists and people in those fields. And so we felt building a STEM school really was something appropriate for supporting the business community, and building a stronger Toledo. And so what we did is we looked at schools all around the country, and we found a school that was really successful at supporting its industry and supporting its kids. It's called the Denver School of Science and Technology. And they started out just with one school about 12 years ago, and they are up to 7,000 students.
Oh, wow.
They have a 99.8% graduation
Oh,
rate.
geez, that's amazing.
And they have the lowest amount of kids taking remedial classes in college. So 100% of their kids are admitted to 4-year colleges by the time they graduate.
Are they K through 6 as well, or they go to high school?
Well, it's interesting. They started in high school because of the low graduation rates and the low performance of the public schools out there. And they found that they were spending 4 years doing remediation to get the kids up to grade level. And so the legislature changed the mandate and extended it down to middle school. So they do 6th grade through 12th grade, but they haven't allowed them to do elementary school because they would outcompete the public schools. And so right now there are 7,000 kids just middle school and high school.
Wow.
So we're the baby brother. We're the ones that have extended their curriculum down through K through 6,
right?
And are building it from the foundation right on up.
Now I got a question about that because with it being K through 6, are y'all going to plan on making one for high school kids? Did y'all get them already? Then are they going to go to back into the public school system where the learning ain't the same level as what y'all just gave them? Or?
Well, we thought we'd start out with what we knew would be a good base.
Absolutely.
And then build from there and build on up. So right now our charter's through K through 6, and we're sponsored by the St. Aloysius Children's Orphanage, which is one of the excellent rated sponsors in the state. And you know, I agree. If you teach kids in engineering from kindergarten through 6th grade, where do they go from there?
Yeah, because that's like, you're learning some real technical high level stuff, and then you know, it seems like, if, like he said, if they don't have a next level to go to, then what?
But I'm pretty sure they probably get out and go right into the early college probably school. Don't they start? What's the grade they start? 8th or 7th?
Into where?
Toledo Early College.
I thought that didn't start till high school.
I thought it was 8th grade.
There's a lot of early college programs.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's what I'm saying. Like, are y'all connected with any of them to keep the kids?
Toledo
advanced?
School of Arts, I think they started with 6th grade or 5th grade.
Yes, they sure do.
Yeah, so maybe they can go there until.
There's some good private schools here in the city too.
Yeah.
Some of the Catholic schools are really top notch and excellent. So we'll try to work on some matriculation agreements until we get the middle school in place. But I think the goal is to build a middle school and to build a high school.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we build an excellent elementary first.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't want to
Step
do
by step.
everything and do it poorly. We want to do one thing and do it really well.
Yes.
But we'll never build elementary school and then in 6th grade just throw them off. We wouldn't do that.
Right.
In the back of our mind, we want to
You
make
have
sure.
a plan.
One of our plans is each year we're going to put a grade, like for 6th grade. Next year we put 7, so they at least be with us from kindergarten all the way to 8th grade, and around that time we should be getting them ready for high school.
And then y'all will be connected with the schools that come out and look at the schools, the kids' transcripts and their grades and how they learn, and then, like, you know, because a lot of high schools we recruit kids.
All the time, all the time.
Like St. John's do it all the time. They see a kid that's thriving in the area that they can help them in. They'll recruit that student to come to their school.
St. Francis do the same thing.
And was that kind of like your guys' maybe idea and vision too, is just to kind of be able to really set the kids up so that they are open to opportunities like, you know, scholarships for some of the better schools.
Most definitely.
Yeah, that's amazing. So it's going to be open this fall?
Yes.
Wow.
We actually, when we leave here, we on our way to the to the school. We have parents is meeting us there. They're enrolling kids every day.
Wow.
We working so hard. We was able to remodel the whole building. We got new carpet in every room. They tearing the lights out, putting new lights in. We have brand new furniture coming for every classroom this Friday. So we've been working very, very hard trying to make sure this school is top notch.
Well, let me ask.
Go ahead. I was about to say, speaking of enrolling, tell the people how they can get enroll their kids if they want to be a part.
Well, most definitely, you can go to our website, which is explorativeacademyst.com, and you just click on the missions, and you can just go right there, enroll, and then someone will give you a call. You come straight to the building and get all the paperwork done, and they're ready to roll. We have a uniform that we are going to have for this year. Also, we have some extra things as far as the STEM was powerful, especially when Keith told us about the STEM and the science and technology. But my background being that music, I kind of added some of the arts to it. So I wanted them to make sure they have that. So we have music, and one of our instructors is going to be teaching ballet, hip hop, jazz. And then I asked him, can he put some ballroom dance in? I want to see a kindergarten through 6th grade to be taught, because ballroom.
That's etiquette as well too.
Ballroom dancing is very, very classy. I wanted to make sure the kids knew classy type of dance, so they'll do that. Then we have a music teacher that's coming. She's going to be teaching choir and notes and instruments and different things. Then we have art, and then we have the technology piece. And then we added the mentorship for boys and mentorship for girls.
Oh, I love it.
So we wanted to make sure we had everything at this particular, I was going to say restaurant.
Well, you serve it up.
You have everything that the kids need.
So I guess you kind of already answered my question, because I was going to ask, I have an 8-year-old child, and as a parent, we would want to know what makes your school different than, say TPS. Why should I, if I'm a parent, what would make my kid more successful if they came there than being in TPS?
Actually, I love that question. That's one of my favorite questions, because it gives me an opportunity to tell people. People often ask me, what is the difference between a public school or a private school and a charter school? To me, the difference is not how nice the building is, which we're making our building very, very nice. It's not how nice the classroom is, which we're making our classroom very nice. To me, it's always the administration.
Yeah.
Because there's too many times, and I'm not going to mention any names, too many times that the name is good and the school is good, and when you get there, the administration is not where it's supposed to be. And that's the breakdown. So to me, I've told people, and
that was a great answer.
Yeah, and I'm not scared to tell people our school would be equivalent to a private school. Trust me, there'll be a day if it's not this fall, it'll be a day that there'll be a waiting list to get in our school.
Yeah.
Because we're going to make sure that the teachers is not sitting in their room, not teaching. We're not going to run them off.
Right.
We're going to make sure we bring in the proper training.
You're setting the bar high.
Most definitely going to set the bar high. If you've been to any event of mine, whether it's when we bring the Clark sisters here, to Ty Tribbett, to the Hawkins family, to Donnie McClurkin, all the people we brought in, we always on point. We start on time, and we're going to give you some top of the line and something classy. That's what we're doing for this
You
school.
sold me at starting on time.
Let me tell you something real funny.
On time.
Let me tell you something real funny. I got that moving right along from this man at a church concert because it was dragging.
Yeah.
You remember?
I remember, yeah.
Moving right along. The people would come up to sing their song. Moving right along.
But all the event planning and putting together like projects, we learned from him.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
he set the bar. Like even as kids, we watched because we were in his youth choirs.
So you all went to the same church?
No, we just affiliated.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Like he said, he been knowing me since when?
He's a gospel promoter.
His dad was one of the greatest horn players.
Yeah.
And I never had an event that his dad wasn't on my event.
Wow.
So trust me. I mean, matter of fact, just before we had a back to school program, and it was standard that he had to do closes out every year. So yeah, I've been knowing him for many years, and I didn't know I know you
his
now.
Brother,
you said moving right along.
Yeah, you know. And then his brother used to minister at our youth conferences. His pastor now, John. He's come over and minister all the time. He was a youth pastor at the time, and he was powerful and anointed.
Oh yeah.
Now let me ask you this: do you guys, as far as teachers are concerned, and like say substitute teachers and stuff like that, are you guys hiring? Are you still looking for people to add to your staff?
Right now we're blessed. We are fully staffed.
That's awesome.
We're fully staffed right now. We have 2 kindergarten teachers, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th.
Wow.
We also have our music teacher. We have our dance instructor. We also have all our paraprofessionals. So we're fully staffed right now. We're just trying to make sure our office is tight how we want it. That's be very picky when it comes to that.
Yeah.
He told us to step back when it comes to the office. He's going to handle that part. He's even had the office designed.
Wow.
Had a desk built and everything, so we weren't able to mess with the office. That's his baby right there.
Right.
Right now.
I was saying, are you guys going to have transportation?
We have transportation, and that's a piece of work right there.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, he's in town today, and we on our way to the building to work that out to make sure we have proper transportation, because we have parents that need transportation for their kids.
Right. How many kids per class?
We wanted to keep it out between 20 and 23.
Is that because of COVID or just regular?
But now, for us, we was kind of not lucky, but we was kind of blessed to have an old school to have large rooms.
Okay.
They do not make rooms like that anymore. So our rooms can go 30 comfortable, but we won't do that.
Right. Okay.
We want to keep it like 22, 23, and it's enough to even spread out 6 feet in our rooms with 23 in there.
Wow.
So we want to keep them at a nice size. We want to keep it, but we want to make sure we know for all the districts here from Anthony Wayne, Bowling Green, Perrysburg, TPS, Ottawa, one district cannot service these kids in this city. Yeah. So we already know that. We're not trying to make trouble with nobody. We know that there's going to be kids that are assigned to us. We only can hold 300, and that's what we're going for, just the 300, and then each year we'll build from there. Yeah, but to answer your question, yes, around 22, 23, you want to keep it kind of like that.
I told you I have an 8-year-old son. He's on an IEP. Do you guys accept children who are on IEPs?
I have the best intervention specialist, I promise you. Moving from Cleveland, Ohio. Name is Miss Sharice Thomas. She is off the chain. I was downtown at the African American Festival this weekend. I was talking to John Jones, and he was telling me, I met your intervention specialist. Somebody told me that she's moving to Toledo. We were really, and I keep using the word blessed, we were blessed to get one of the top of the line intervention specialists. So most definitely, we don't turn kids down. We try to make sure that we can service them. But most definitely, that's something we can talk about.
Awesome.
So you don't have a tuition then?
No, it's free.
And with the what's they call it, the 19 strand COVID thing, like, are y'all making preparations if they do make a mass update mandate or try to shut
We're
stuff
gonna
down
follow
again?
all the CDC guides. we're gonna follow all the guides.
I know, like with TPS, they just sent out an email saying that like the K through 8 is going to have to still wear masks. High school students won't, but so will the children as of right now? Are they going to have to wear masks?
We want to make sure that the kids are safe. We're gonna kind of play it safe the first few months. And Mr. Keith, you let me do all the talking. We're gonna play it safe for the first few months. Our main concern is that the kids are safe.
Right. Absolutely.
That's our main concern. Now, one thing we do in our building is we can't make our teachers go get vaccinated, but they already know if you're not vaccinated, you cannot come in this building without a mask.
Right.
You can't come to your classroom, and you can't be scared of the kids.
Yeah.
We already told them. We don't want no problems. Now, we can't make you do it, but these kids got to be serviced the right way. You can't be scared to go talk to them. You can't be scared to go help them. If you already know you're going to be an educator, you know what you need to get done.
So the fully vaccinated kids can come without a mask, then, correct?
That's something that myself, the principal, Mr. Woods, and Mr. Burko, we still trying to iron those things out and make sure those things is, kind of precise and, above board.
Well, the parents, my kid got that vaccination. He ain't wearing no mask.
Yeah.
You got to be prepared, huh? Them parents come crazy.
Wildlife insurance.
You got that right. You're so right about that.
I'm telling you.
Like Mark said, these rooms are huge.
Right.
So if we do run into problems with COVID, we can spread them out over a really large area, and still make it a great learning environment. And then as we're able to tighten up things, we plan on putting a lot of the STEM activities right in the classrooms.
Right.
St. Charles campus only really has 14 classrooms. So we can't build a lot of special classrooms to do a lot of extra things. But we have these huge classrooms, and that allows us to incorporate the engineering and the science and a lot of the hands-on, learning by doing activities right into the classroom. So if the kids make a mess at the back of the classroom, who cares? They're supposed to be getting their hands dirty. They're supposed to be involved in stuff. So,
and just mention the engineering part. The first week of school, I wrote a song for the school, and I love it. So the first week, the kids is coming in, and that's the first thing we're going to do is we go into the studio and record our school song. The first week we come to school. And I got one young man that's coming. He's a rapper, and I wrote a part for him, and another guy, he plays. So the kids going to be very excited. That's the first week we're coming, and we're going to have our CDs. We're going to have a CD release and everything for our school.
When is the first day of school?
August 17th, which is one day before my birthday.
Happy early birthday.
So do y'all have any other grand opening events that y'all got?
We have a huge open house coming August 5th. It's going to be right on our grounds, and we have horseback riding. We have bounce house. We have free food, free ice cream, live entertainment.
School supplies.
Say it again.
School supplies.
No school supplies. We're gonna have school supplies. Actually, we're gonna have giveaways. We're gonna raffle off 5 bikes. We're gonna do giveaway as far as Walmart cards and Visa cards.
That's awesome.
That's nice.
When is that?
August 5th from 5 to 7:30.
Okay.
It's gonna be right on the grounds. Good food, everything. It's gonna be pretty good.
Next Saturday.
It's gonna be on a Thursday.
I was about to say that's the week, I think. Yeah.
It's gonna be on a Thursday. Actually, it's gonna be next Thursday. Not this Thursday. Next Thursday, be right there on the grounds, and parents, they have time to go in to enroll their kids, and they have time to. We're gonna do it dinner time, so we're gonna have something very, very, very nice for all the kids, and So, but only thing is, you have to be enrolled in this school to raffle to get one of those bikes, though. That's the glitch on that one. Got to be. I want to make sure that our kids first have a chance to to win that bike before somebody else, and other than that, we go from there. But so many other things gonna be there, and some of our vendors to be there. We have a place called company called Able that's going to be there with a Better Life to Embrace, and we have area office of aging, and they services grandparents that have kids that's still in school and different ones. So we have different vendors going to be there with us. That's going to be partners with us throughout the year. We also have programs for our parents.
Right.
We was able to partner with T-Tech. Just moved here in this city. It's a trade center, trade school, and some of our parents that wanted to go get GEDs and different things, they'll be able to go right to this trade school. So we making sure.
Where is that at?
That's on Hill.
That's the whole herd thing.
That's on Hill. Miss Stephanie Boutte is the president of that school. So we've been working for the last 6 months to make sure not only would you enroll your kid in the school, we want to make sure that you get services that have good resources as well.
That's awesome.
Now, are all grades still open, taking applications from all K through 6, or any grades is fully full yet?
My second kindergarten class, I think I got around 9 spots left.
Okay.
That's it, 9 spots on my kindergarten class. My 5th grade class, I think I got 2 spots left. And then I think my 4th grade class, I got around 3 spots left. So we are
filling up real
fast.
quick. Y'all better get your kids.
Really, 1st grade is doing pretty good. 2nd grade, 3rd grade, I think we had the max of 3rd grade, but we're trying to see now, just in case we have to hire another 3rd grade teacher. So this week is a very critical week. This is the week that you want to get in there. If you come in, you want to get a spot this week.
So tell the listeners and the viewers again how they can start the enroll process.
You can start going to our website, which is explorersacademyst.com. Go straight to our website, click on admissions. It takes you like 3 seconds to put their name down, hit submit. We'll get it. We'll give you a call. You come straight in, bring your enrollment packet in, have it full, and you're ready to roll.
And what's the exact location of the school again?
1850 Airport.
Airport.
Right back at that net.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what is that close to? What part of airport?
Airport and Fearing, right there, sits right in the corner.
Oh, wow.
There's the
And that's
right
like
there.
right by...
But we in the cut, though. It's like we in the cut.
Was that, didn't they used to, is it a school that is right there?
That's what we talking about, that church that's right on the little triangle?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, okay.
That's literally like right by the house. Me and my kids are getting ready to move in about a month, and we're literally like
perfect,
right by there.
And we went to that neighborhood, and we really kind of just sparked things up in that neighborhood, letting them know, hey, we're there, and we're here to stay.
I love it. Aww,
yes, that's amazing. That's amazing.
And there's a lot of families in that neighborhood to keep their kids.
We can't hear you.
If you want to call, the phone number is 419-219-9758. Again, 419-219-9758.
Awesome.
Y'all better hurry up. There's only a few spots.
I'm about to enroll for that 4th grade spot. You only got 3 spots left. Hold on. Well, that's amazing. I love what you guys are doing here in the community. It's awesome. We need more, I think I like the charter school situation because, we need more options as parents to be able to, we want to be able to send our kids into a school where, like you said, the administration actually cares. And it's not just,
numbers.
Exactly.
So thank you guys for stopping through today and giving all this information.
We thank you all for having us. It means a whole lot to us. We wanted to make sure that the city knows that we're here and we're here to stay. So we thank you so much and love the atmosphere that's in here. Love it.
Thank you.
Hope we can get back soon.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
And I believe one of our sponsors, Mr. Harvey, I think he's part of the ABLE program as well. So
program.
We already networked. So
we in there. We linked. We in line.
I love it.
Yes.
Alrighty, well, we hope you guys enjoyed this interview. We're going to take a quick break. Shout out to our sponsors, Hotbox, Mud City ENT, Greater New Psalmist Church, Plant Self, The People Salesman, J. Rush Jennings, Sasha Denise, Legendary Carpet Care, Witness Riches, Kendall Harvey, and The Social Butterfly.
Hey, Miss Carter.
And if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast, send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of our show. So keep it locked. We're coming right back.
Hey everybody, Dr. Bree, the Greater New Psalmist Baptist Church, and I'm here with you for the Word of the Week. I'm so thankful to be able to partner with the 419 Grind, the Rise and Grind morning show, with the greatest on-air talent that we've ever seen in the world, with Leah, Renee, Shae, Clyde Green, and Jesse Coleman. The greatest, the absolute greatest in the world, and we have it right here in the 419. I preached a sermon Sunday entitled, I Got a Lot on My Mind, and boy, have I had a lot on my mind, and I'm confident that you've had a lot on your mind. But you cannot allow the euphoric atmosphere that you're in to dictate the reality that God wants to present to you. Everything that you've been through, it's working together for your good. Your dreams are a compass of your reality. You can have it if you can dream it and see it and believe it. So hey, let your mind do what it's supposed to do. Not think on all the negative activity, but see yourself better and stronger and wiser. You are better than what you've been through. You're stronger than what you survived. And you're better because you had to go there. Listen, your best is yet to come. Let your mind create a module for better in your life. This is Dr. Bree, and this is your Word of the Week.
What's up, Toledo? My name is Jason White. I'm the CEO and founder of Witness Riches. And did you know that we offer the credit repair service? If you're trying to buy a house, get a new car, refinance bad debt, or just be prepared for whatever life may bring your way, you should consider hiring our credit repair program. Typically, within the first 3 to 6 months of working with us, our clients average a minimum 100-point credit score increase with each credit bureau. So if you can use gains like that, you should consider hiring our credit repair service. All you have to do is go to the 700clubtoledo.com to learn more about our credit repair program. And if it interests you, we're also going to give you the ability to start your first 30 days for just $19.99. So go to the 700clubtoledo.com, learn more about our program, and we look forward to serving you. I'm out.
Hello world, I'm Quentin Riley, CEO and founder of Legendary Carpet Care Plus. The services we provide are professional carpet, tile, and upholstery cleaning, both for residential and commercial. We show up on time, we get the job done, we're certified at what we do, and our customers rave about us. We're legendary, and if you don't believe me, check this out.
Hi, my name is Susan Brown, and I am the owner of the Doris Brown Fitness and Learning Academy. I've been using Legendary Carpet Care for about 3 years now, and I'm very, very, very pleased with it. Sanitation should be important to everyone, but it's mostly important to me because I want my children to come into a safe and clean environment, and Legendary Carpet Care provides that for me. I would personally recommend Legendary Carpet Care to other businesses because he's fair with his prices, he's an on-time person, he never lets you down, and just look at my place. It's just clean all the time, and I use it like every 3 or 4 months.
If you're interested in getting your home or business sanitized, visit our website at legendarycarpetcare.com or click the link associated to this video. We look forward to serving you.
What's going on, everybody? This is Lance Self is who I am.
And I am Arlinda Self.
And we are the Selfs, and here to present our show called Self-Explanatory.
Yes, it's our podcast presented by 419 Grind.
That name just has a ring to it. Self-Explanatory. I feel like we're about to be explaining a bunch of shit. This is true. I feel that's what it's about to be.
Well, I think we're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about marriage, of course.
Okay.
We've been married, 2 years now, right?
2 years, we've been together for 8.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. It's a long time.
Y'all gonna ask what took so long.
What did take? You know what? We'll get there.
Self-explanatory.
We're going to talk about blended families.
Yeah.
Praying for your spouse. Gender roles. Living with family members. Cheating. Raising kids. Family upbringing. Being there for your spouse. Finances. Being a wife and a husband. Trying to be together and be individuals at the same time, which is one of the things.
It took a while.
It's taken a while, but
it's
the fun part. We're learning that.
That's what marriage is.
It's a process.
It's a life journey. It's not an overnight thing. Yeah, because I know there's a lot of days where I'm trying to be individual. I get on your nerves because of my individual ways. I can tell you one thing for damn sure though. Definitely get on my nerves. It'd be a lot. She definitely gets on my nerves, but I love her.
I get on your nerves?
Yes, it's possible. You do a lot. What's wrong? What's the problem? What's wrong? Hey. I am Lance Self.
And I am Arlinda Self.
And this is the Self-Explanatory Podcast, presented by 419 Grind.
Listen on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and wherever podcasts are heard.
I don't care. Just come through. Bring your friends
friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey, just come through. Bring your friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey. You ain't seen me in a minute. I ain't heard you in a while. Nah, girl. Shawty, you should come through and let me see your pretty smile. Come here, bitch. Go ahead and bring your friends. I know y'all want a good time. And I got my crew with me, so let me reclaim what's mine. Now I'm just playing, I got the bottles popping and the music rocking. And we ain't stopping. It's a house party, so don't be tardy. That ass so fat, got me singing like Marley. And your whole crew got a lot of ass too. Go ahead, get loose, shake your ass, boo. Best believe my crew be on ratchet shit too. I guess the whole birds of a feather thing's true. Just come through, bring your friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey, just come through. Bring your friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey. What you sipping on, Crown? How you getting down? The drink so smooth, just like your pretty brown skin on me, but you know how that be. Now, baby girl, gon' throw that ass on me. Oh, I'm sipping on Patron. Yeah, I'm in the zone, just tryna fuck you all night till the morning. I know you got a man, so I gotta get you home, baby girl. Yeah, you already know what I'm on. Might mix it with Douce, tryna get loose, pocket full of ones, and I'm tryna see that ass shake. And you might get them all if you shake it well. Bitch, get that pussy up, but I won't tell. Back to the room, the bedroom, boom. Throw you in a bed, make a movie on Zoom. So call your friend and she coming upstairs. We gon' have a threesome, yeah, I don't care. Just come through, bring your friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey, just come through. Bring your friends, I got my crew. Sipping on hand and do say too. The party don't stop, ain't nothing else to do. Hey, hey.
Fresher than you, ayy, ha. I'm fresher than you, ayy, ha. I'm fresher than you, ayy, ha. Ayy, ayy. Woo! White rice with the curry chicken, cup of Henny with a nigga sippin'. Pay attention, don't give me tension. If she bad, a nigga might pay tuition. I'm a bad boy, word to Montana, shoes, Jordan, no designer steppin'. Young and flexin', living young and reckless, raw cones full of that devil lettuce. Let a pussy nigga come and test us. Lay him out like he bed resting. Rap niggas ain't intimidating, but your style jacket, no name creations. Run the game like I'm Derrick Henry, no DJ, but I'm who they envy. Cooking niggas like I'm Ty Crane, but I fall in line like Soul Train. Bust a move before you get exposed. She a yellow bitch with the white toes. Sun dressed with the ass.
419 The Grind.
Pulled out and I came on her. Salute that ass like a
I never heard that.
Welcome back. You are tuned into the #1 voted podcast, the Rise and Grind Morning Show with Leah, Renee, Shae, K, Clyde, Green, and Jay. We want to thank the Explorers Academy for coming through today. That was a
nice.
great interview.
Nice.
I'm enrolling my son. I definitely am. But yeah, so we were talking about Love Jones earlier in the show. Are we still talking about the question of the day, or is that
no? That was the movie of the day.
Yeah, I just kind of did the question of the day.
Movie? Oh, okay.
Well, no, I did that. I did the question of the day because I heard it somewhere else, and then it kind of tied into the conversation that he was having about Love Jones.
So Clyde saw the movie Love Jones over the weekend, right?
For the first time.
No,
I was about to say, really?
It's not the first
He
time.
gave us a homework assignment.
Right. He called me with a whole book report.
Yeah, he texted me too.
Well, because here, we always get into it. Y'all always talking about men and their emotions.
I have to say, I was proud. I was like a proud mama in that moment, Clyde. After we hung up the phone, I said, "Look at Clyde. He is."
Oh, he called you. See, all I got was a text.
He called you, Leah?
Yes, he called me, and I said, Clyde is. He is preparing for the show already. He is prepping. He is producing content.
And it was
right
Friday.
Now. I was like, I am proud of you, Clyde.
When I call Leah, I text you Sunday.
Yeah, because I was on my way to go do some toxic shit.
I knew you was your daughter and you was busy.
Yeah.
I can call Leah. I call Shae. Clyde, why you sound like that? Why you breathing? I'm trying to tell you.
Why you breathing?
Right, so me and Shae just text her to be real quick. Because she'll cuss me out.
For no reason, huh? For breathing, huh?
I do get irritated.
For being alive, they will cuss you out.
What you gotta say? Shit over here. I ain't saying shit.
Ooh, okay, now we can get a little carried away.
Okay, so back to Love Jones.
Oh, wow.
So the ladies always getting on me about men and our emotions. And the situation came up in Love Jones, many of you know the movie, when Neil Long was on her way to New York, the dude came back and whatever. So her homegirl is always her friend.
It's always her single friend.
Right. Always her friend who told her earlier in the movie that she don't get none and she got to live through her life. So she say, well, you got to tell him. So if you tell him and he snap and fly with the handle, you got to stay because he loves you and he's ready for you. But if he just cool, calm, and collective,
then go, girl.
Oh, he don't want, he cool. So, the night come and she tell him. And he was real cool, calm, collective, like, okay, well, handle your business. And then she said, well, some more stuff that got to be on it. Like, some dude. Oh, okay. Psh, okay. Yeah, we just cool, right? We were just hitting it. We were just being grown, right? So she took that as him taking it cool, calm, and collective. And I want to let women know that he really snapped.
His feelings was hurt.
But he did go to the train station, but he didn't catch the train.
He really snapped. And like, we talk about, there's more misunderstanding and miscommunications, but a lot of times that's how men ain't going to, he not gonna flip off with something.
Some do.
But most of us ain't about to be throwing shit. No, bitch, you ain't going nowhere.
And it seems like the ones that do that be the toxic ones anyway. That's really beating on them or something too. Like, dang, I used to think like that too, and I'm like, yeah, that ain't cool. Yeah.
Right. So then it just turned into just playing games with each other.
Yep.
And then they separated for a year. They ain't even talk no more.
And then she came and messed with his homeboy. Like,
I know. I was mad at that one. Now, why would you do that?
I mean, they never said that they messed around, but for him,
but still to show up, that he still hung around there. Like, you knew that was his homeboy.
But I thought in that movie she didn't know that he was taking her there. Because remember, didn't she get mad? Like, once they got there,
know that they was taking him there, but she didn't know that they was kicking it together.
She knew that it was his homeboy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't date nobody that was messing with you that I knew how he felt, and you didn't seen us together. Then you would see me with him.
But but when they were dating and whatever else, like, was they like on some like serious shit? Like, didn't they only see each other?
But they showed up at the other function too. Remember, they was with the dude. Remember, his wife left. Remember, they showed up at that function together and they was talking.
That was so like showing up at a function and seeing somebody, that's one thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like they was really in a relationship for years and she knew that, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't, I don't feel like it was that deep.
No, they was
like,
messing around and they knew that. You would be okay with that?
I mean, I just didn't feel like it was that deep. Like, she wasn't, they weren't in no relationship,
but
right?
They had real feelings for each other.
And they've been around the group of friends together. It wasn't like this was no sneaky link and nobody knew that they was together. They was going out in public. They was showing up at the same friend stuff. Yeah, he did that on purpose to make him mad. So as her, she shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
And then he still flipped out, still showing concern to make sure.
Yeah, and went
that was
sure
cool,
she got
but not everybody do that either. Not every man can take that.
And then she let him know why too, because she saw him with the girl.
Yeah, because she had seen him with the girl. But was that before or after she came back?
That was after she came back.
She came back.
She didn't call him when she got back.
Saw him yet.
Yeah, she was waiting to let him know that she was there. But even still, I feel like if I was gonna make you mad, I would pick a whole different person.
So in Leighton's turn, women play. Leighton's turn, you women's play too much, right?
In Leighton's turn, people play too much.
You say you women's.
People play too much.
It's both sides.
Yeah, it's definitely both sides.
It's definitely both sides.
It's definitely both sides.
At the end of the day, it is a game, though. Like, let's be clear and let's be real about the situation. This shit is a game. It's all a game. So y'all better get in where you fit in and play the game. Play the game as well as you can play it.
I hate the game sometimes.
Either you gonna play or you gonna get played. It's one or the other.
But seriously, sometimes don't you like hate like, why do we have to play these games?
I do. But at the end of the day, it's reality. It's what it is. So you either play or you get played. It's one or the other.
I think it was Maxwell. Let's not play the game.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, I don't want to play.
I don't feel like playing.
So you gonna get played
for real.
So you gonna get played.
Let's be serious.
That's what's gonna happen.
Girl,
you gonna get played.
I don't want to get played.
I don't either. I feel you.
That's
This is what happens.
That's what therapy is needed for. Stop playing the damn games.
I feel you.
We grown. Shit.
But I got news for you. They not gonna stop.
That's why you think it starts within yourself. You attract what you are.
There's some people who find somebody and say, you know what, I ain't play no games, and we just gonna agree to whatever happens. Let's go with it. Yeah.
I think Darius and Love Jones was that kind of person. Because you remember, she asked him and he was like, I don't even want to know. It's not nothing I need to know.
Yeah, I'm not asking questions.
You know what?
I don't want answers.
I think he cared about her so much that he didn't want to know anything that.
And that would have tainted it.
Yep.
And she kept trying to take it. That's why he flipped out. Like, let's get your shit and get out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know, she threw the key at him.
Yeah.
He caught her with the quick one.
Yeah, he did catch a real smooth with them glasses on. Yeah.
That would not happen in real life.
He ain't even move or nothing. I wonder how many takes they have to do to make it look that smooth too.
There was some little ass
But then
kids
they went that year separated, and then they ended up getting back together.
Yeah, but that just goes to show again, like I said, it's all a game. Because even if you do end up back with that person, even if that's supposed to be the one, like you gonna end up back with that person. Like what's meant to be is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like. And until that is meant to be, it's just all a game. Like, and like if you ask any married person, right? If you ask anybody who's married right now what they went through with their spouse before they got married and how they got to that point, most people done been through a whole bunch of.
Let me tell you, even my parents,
because
right?
it's all a game.
My parents, right? Like they were like 16. They met when they were like 15, 16 years old. And they were like talking or whatever, but then somehow some guy ended up dating my mother.
He said
right?
somehow.
Some guy ended up dating my mother just because she did it only to make my father jealous, so that he would step it up. So she played the game and got what she wanted at the end of the day.
Like I
That's
said,
good, but it don't work for everybody.
No, it don't work for everybody.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's the only thing about playing that game. You don't know. It's not gonna. What might have worked for you ain't gonna work for everybody else.
True.
It's gonna work for you when it's meant to work for you. But until then, it's all a game. And the sooner you realize
everybody
that,
gonna step up. They'll just be like, you can have
the
it.
better off you'll be.
Some people get tired of I'm through.
That's what
She said Clara. He said Clara Renee.
Right, ain't she on it?
I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. Like, I'm honest about shit that people ain't honest about. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is.
You're an
like,
Aries.
listen, I worked in the adult industry for a long time, so I've seen, like, it's a game. It's all a game.
We know.
Period. So
we know, but we don't want to play that game.
corporate world,
everybody ain't the same.
Corporate world, relationships. It don't matter about everybody being the same, but the game is still the game. So
But it
don't hate
matter.
the player, hate the game.
What's the name? What's the name of that movie though?
I'm saying that everybody is
Two can play that
definitely
game?
different.
Two could play that
So
game.
that should be the next movie we do.
I just thought that was a.
Well, we rewatch it then.
I just thought it was a movie to teach white people how to be like black people.
What?
Because, you know, it's Vivica Fox giving lessons and then more just like, ladies, you know, black women ain't listening to Vivica in that movie.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. I don't even think I liked it enough to keep
I
watching.
didn't
didn't like it all the way through. I ain't
It
gonna
was
lie.
like kind of corny, but at the same time, the storyline is it's a lot.
Maybe we should let the
It's
people.
a lot the truth.
Maybe we should let the people tell us what movie to pick.
Yeah, people. What
Give us a movie to talk about.
Give us our movie.
If we don't like it though, we ain't watching it.
Our next movie report.
We gotta agree too. Like, okay, we can dig that.
Do it have to be an old movie? Could it be a new movie?
I don't know. Y'all got our week to figure it out because we got to watch it over the weekend.
We all got to make sure
so
we can
Monday.
watch it on the same thing.
Make sure it's on Netflix. So I got a subscription to.
It'll be movie review Monday.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, movie review
You know
Monday.
they take that money out. We gotta see.
Right. Go through Tubi. Find one of them Tubi movies. You can watch one.
Tubi's free.
Tubi is free. Crackle is free.
Oh man.
So we're gonna do a movie review. Jason, come up with a movie. He'll come up
man, Jason, I was spaced out this week.
Jason, come up with a movie that we gotta watch over the weekend. And
He like all them extraterrestrial movies.
Man, Jason watch all kinds of movies.
Jason
But
watch
you
good
watch
movies though.
But they be good when you watch like, damn, what the how did you get me to watch this shit?
Because when Jason watched something or he listened to some music, he has. I don't know. His brain works kind of different. Than
his
anybody.
eyes be all the way open.
I'm saying the way he watches a movie, he can see intricate parts that we probably wouldn't even notice.
Oh.
So he's one of those people. He said, "Okay, I got you." So whatever movie Jason come up with, we'll watch that over the weekend and review it on next Monday.
Okay, well then, Jason, you gotta watch it too and come in here and talk about it with us.
Yeah, or if you're driving, delivering packages, just call us like you did.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot you got a job.
Yeah, some men work.
Darn, I wish I knew some of them. No, I'm just playing.
Party, you on the wrong part of the game. You gotta get on the other side of the board. You gotta shake them dice.
I'm just playing.
Right.
No problems in that department.
Right. I was about to say she know plenty of women cash her out, but Shae.
Affirmation time with Shae right here on the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
There is a ton of good energy surrounding you. Because of your nature and the type of person you are, you have been indirectly creating positive and protective aura around your field. This is how we know good things will continue to get better. It's when you magnetize towards you. You will continue to grow and your experiences will continue to expand. Your finances and relationships will improve. Your energy output is positive and it will return to you in plenty of forms. You deserve it.
Yes, I receive it.
And he scared me.
I
He
love
threw me
it.
off like, what is that?
Jason
He left
said
his
he's
keys. Can't go nowhere without them keys.
Bobby Irvin said, where you get that Dough Chaser shirt from?
From Jason White himself.
Dough Chaser, the Dough Chaser.
Yes, go to doughchaser.com, right? Isn't it? Doughchaser.com or .org?
I don't know. I pulled it up.
Doughchaser.com.
Pull it up on me.
Yes, or you could go to Dough Chaser Apparel on Facebook, I believe.
Something like that.
Instagram, Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah, Jason said he's off on Mondays, so he can come in. Yeah, Jason, come
That'd
in
be
and do
dope.
the movie Monday review with us. Monday movie review with
Wait,
us.
what'd you say?
Bring us breakfast.
Movie Monday review.
Yeah,
Monday movie review.
Bring us breakfast. Tell them you work for FedEx. They probably give you a discount.
He gonna cook the breakfast?
Chef Boy RJ.
Make sure you guys go over to all the platforms and download my boy Philly P's Black Cotton album. It's out. It's doing numbers. It's fire. Support him. Show him some love. Go download. Get the music.
Hey, did Sasha drop a single this week too?
She did. Her I think it's her album.
Okay, shout out to our girl Sasha Denise.
Yeah.
Make sure you go download her album as well. I know it's hot.
Yeah.
I can't wait to listen to the whole album.
We don't have to do just movie review Monday. We could do music review Mondays
Oh
too.
yeah.
So Philly P, I know he wants us to review his album, so maybe we can make that one of those days too.
Yes.
So he should be here for his review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get reviewed in person, brother.
That's right. Well, we appreciate you guys for tuning in to another great show. As always, I will say we cannot be the #1 voted podcast without you. So we appreciate you, and we appreciate all the support. We also appreciate our sponsors: Hotbox, Mud City ENT, Greater New Psalmist Church, Land Self, The People Salesman,
Yes, sir.
J. Rush Jennings, Sasha Denise, Legendary Carpet Care, Witness Riches, Kendall Harvey, and the Social Butterfly.
Hey, Miss Carter.
And if you would like to become a sponsor of the #1 voted podcast, send your info to Rise and Grind at the419grind.com, and you can become a sponsor of our show. So we want you guys to tune in to another great show tomorrow.
Bobby Irvin said, I want to come back in. We're going to get you in.
All right.
Info at the419grind.com.
Ooh.
All right. And like me and Shae always say, until next time.
Wow.